Hey everybody, Charlie here with my husband Andrew.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
We're here playing the game Loretta. We know only so far what the PlayStation synopsis has told us about it. Will you pull up the stream on the laptop, please?
Hmm.
And we are going to get through this together, y'all, because that's how we always get through this, don't we?
Hell yeah.
All right, very small seizures. Yes, don't have a seizure. My husband Andrew has epilepsy. Um, can you move your head?
Hey, Spaz.
What's up, bestie? Oh yeah. Why would yeah? Can you move your head? The game's events take place in the United States of America in 1947. To reflect the reality of that time, Loretta contains subject matter that some may find offensive. Characters, due to their nature, age, and social status, use words, phrases, and profanities that are indicative of that time and do not correspond with the modern attitudes. All events and characters depicted in the game are entirely fictitious, and I could not finish that. I think it had whispered to him all things about himself in which he did not know, things of which he had no. Okay, I had not finished that. I
Heart,
tried, y'all.
heart
Not
of
fast enough.
Heart of
Not fast enough.
Darkness. Way
Was
better.
I reading that slow? I might have,
Nah,
must have. Hold options button to skip. I'm not gonna skip. What is this? Besides the bad graphics of a car.
I don't know. This looks like this looks like Unreal 5.1 to me.
Yeah, top notch. My name's Loretta Lou Harris. Friends call me Laura. I'm 38 years old. I was born in a small town in the South that y'all probably never heard of.
That's not true. I live there.
The moment I turned 16, I ran away to the East Coast. I'm an unemployed ornithologist and a mediocre housewife. A few months ago, my husband and I moved to a farm that he got from his parents. Life here ain't exactly simple, but we get by all the same. Up until 2 weeks ago, anyway, when Walter up and disappeared without a trace.
Oh,
Mrs. Harris. I'm Frank Chambers. I'm looking for your husband. You from the police? No, I already talked to the sheriff and I ain't got nothing more to say. No, ma'am. I'm leading a private investigation. There are some people from New York, important people, who'd really like to have a word with Mr. Harris. Well, tell him to get in line. Who are these important people? I didn't catch your last name. I see, ma'am. Still, I would appreciate it if you could spare a moment of your time for me. Mind if I come in? I would have said no. He
I would
wipes
say
his
no
neck
too.
with a handkerchief. You ain't telling me your last name. You're not going to be real about who you are. You ain't coming in. You ain't coming in. No, sir.
Hell no.
You got a very lovely house, ma'am. Don't bother. I can't stand this place either. Is this Mr. Harris' house? His parents? You're not from around here, are you? Or New York, for that matter? Don't test my hospitality. Sorry, didn't mean to offend. I'm paid to ask questions, you know. But my only concern is Mr. Harris. Mainly, I need to know if he's alive or dead. I like how it says hat, cock, photo card. Uh, hey, can we pick that up?
Bam. Who would call at a time like this? Why do I gotta answer that? It's my house.
Who business is it of yours?
Can I talk to Mr. Harris, please? This is Patrick Fitzgerald from the Atlantic Press Publishing House. Would you kindly put Mr. Harris on the phone? It's extremely urgent. Well, what time will he be here, miss? This is about his book. We're still waiting for him to send the second half. The contracts are ready, but... Miss, could you please pass? That was interesting.
Fried lemonade is all I can offer. We could poison him if we wanted to.
Yeah, that's really tempting. I'd say go with it. He's too nosy.
I notice it, see? Nah. Should have poisoned him for being a creep.
Yeah. Whatever it is, I hope this can send Creeper back to to his imminent doom.
Maybe he went back to New York. He's in the well. No clue. I have no idea where Walter is, and I don't want to know, truth be told. He was queer, wasn't he? Was? I mean, why else would he leave a gorgeous woman like you? We need to go grab that sickle and kill this motherfucker. He sucks.
Yeah,
Begging your pardon, ma'am, but he must have been out of his damn mind. Anyway, ma'am, thanks for your time.
let's get the axe.
Well, he's gone and we didn't kill him. We should have, but I guess we wouldn't have got anything out of it and then we probably would have had to hide the body. But sun and fucking wheat. 2 weeks ago, I killed my husband. Yeah, I knew that. When she said he was in the well, I was like, I bet he is. But I was like, yeah, we could throw this guy in the well too, because he's a creep. We should have just killed him.
Yeah, I agree. This man should not live. Fuck that dude.
Should have poisoned that guy. Now I'm all disappointed we didn't. And then we didn't get a chance to turn back and do it.
Yeah, me too. Maybe we'll meet him up again. Meet with him up again later.
Doubtful. Okay, so what are we doing? Oh, going this way? Well, okay. Okay.
Damn. That is weird. Hello, bird.
You know who I feel like made this game?
Who?
The same people that made that one game we played. Similar, but it's about the chick with lung cancer, but she still smokes cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
You don't remember? I can't remember what it was called. It was weird. Like the house setup and stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of it.
I wish I could remember the name.
Is that ink something?
No, I don't think so.
Ah, those graphics. Like Nintendo 64 up in here.
Uh, yeah, this has got to be the same people because the game feels the same.
Indica?
No,
Okay.
that was about a nun. Something house, Bloom house. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. That's the thing right now. Like, what am I supposed to be doing in this game right now?
I I think you're doing it.
Um, I don't think I'm doing it. There's nowhere to go. Do you have the pipe? No, I do. Oops.
Something went wrong in New York. I never found out what exactly. Walter fell into a pit of debt and dragged me down there with him. He left an obscenely high deposit we'd pay on our own apartment. Packed our bags and rented the cheapest rust bucket he could find. In the spring of 1947, we moved to the farm, to Walter's parents' old house. Edna and Douglas Harris died of typhus back in 1927. And so we just, I'm sorry, and so we jumped off the bumpy life raft that was our former life and rushed into the unknown. Damn, she lost too.
Charlie, here's your money.
Oh, Walter's sins.
Alexa, stop alarm.
His adultery was, let's say
Sorry.
it, let's say his gambling affected my life in a much more serious way. His adultery was pretty obvious. Walter hadn't touched me in months. Can't say I was too upset by it, though. Nonetheless, I knew one thing for sure. That ginger bitch Margaret sure did love her onions. Oh, snap. I already hate Margaret. Anybody that obsessed with onions.
Right. What? Is that all it does? Is play
Huh?
this? That's what it does if I click on that.
Huh.
Oh. Wait. There it is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's happening. Oh
Huh.
no.
I felt trapped. I was suffocating in this cramped farmer's paradise. I could feel the noose tightening around my neck. I went to the bank. So, can you state your profession, ma'am?
I'm a housewife. I'm an ornithologist. I ain't working no more. I just run the house mostly. But I used to be an ornithologist.
Ornith. Excuse me, how do you spell that?
Ornithologist. A scientist. The kind who studies birds. Oh. Oh. Whatever.
How about the man of the house, ma'am? What does he do?
He rents out the land.
Wait, Walter Harris? You mean the writer? The affair with the killer, the black tulip?
I see you're a fan.
Aha. No, not me, I'm afraid. My wife, though. Why, she just adores his books. Who would have thought? Right here in our own backyard. Heh. Anyway, well, ma'am, I'm sorry to say this, but we can't give you a loan. Well, not you, anyway. But why don't you bring your husband around next time? I'm sure we can figure something out. That's not sexist.
I was hoping to not get my husband involved.
I see.
It's me who needs the money, not him.
In that case, ma'am, if you urgently need money, Then what's stopping you from taking out that 30,000 and
What 30,000?
uh well now, just a moment. Well, well, well. Yes. Oh, I beg your pardon, ma'am. That was my mistake. I just realized that 30,000 is in insurance.
What insurance? What 30,000?
Life insurance, ma'am. Silly of me to have missed it before. But what it looks like is Mr. Harris's publisher took out an insurance policy in his name. Here, see for yourself. In the event of death or disappearance, yada yada yada. Oh, you can skip this part. The beneficiary will receive a lump sum payment of $30,000. Looks like a standard contract as insurance goes. Anywho, I must apologize again. I didn't mean to cause any confusion.
No, thank you. You've been a big help.
Glad to hear. In that case, I'll be waiting for you and Mr. Harris to drop on by. All the best, ma'am. Oh, and do allow me to remind you that all deposits and contributions are insured with us at. That clerk's words broke through his cracked, graceless lips and disappeared into thin air. 30,000. $30,000. An incredible sum of money.
Back then, that was a lot of money.
Oh, hell yeah. It felt more like I thought. The less I was able to comprehend how much money that really was. Walter. He hadn't ever said a word. Why not?
Okay, hold on. Can you clean that real quick? I need to put my hair up. I need to find a hair thingy. Don't get up, baby. Oh, my dog was cuddling with me, and where's she gonna go? Okay, she's just getting out of my lap. Need to get it off my neck. Yeah, I don't know where they went.
So Walter went off with Onion Woman and got caught for it.
Yeah. So the guy that said, and this is coming through mine's muted, or I can unmute mine, but I don't have my headset on. So the guy that says, like, I wish we would have killed that other guy, because the guy that called Walter queer, like, was just saying it to be like, he wasn't even like it was okay. I'm not even gonna like say there's different levels of homophobia because homophobia is homophobia, period, and none of it's okay, period.
Yeah.
But I thought that because the the PlayStation synopsis had mentioned infidelity and he had mentioned that word that she had and it mentioned like words and situations. I thought that it was going to be that she is killing him
Uh huh.
because he was gay and it was embarrassing and the life insurance money. Do you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
the times, like the year, like it would be very I hate to say it, but it would be very detrimental to your reputation for your spouse to have been gay. And nowadays it wouldn't matter,
Yeah,
which is good. Like, I'd rather live nowadays. But bottom line, I thought that's where it was going. So when it became this Margaret chick, I'm like, that guy was literally such a creep. We should have poisoned the fuck out of him.
I agree.
We should have poisoned him anyway for being homophobic, but he just took it like so far, and the fact that he said it just based on even nothing makes it,
That dude was totally had a
yeah,
lot of rape vibes. I
yeah.
was uncomfortable with
Listen,
him
I'm
in the house.
streaming, so let's not use that word. It's okay, but I think we should not use that word while I'm streaming.
Yeah, he was creepy.
Yeah, he was creepy for sure. I just think we have to be careful about
I
certain. Well,
apologize.
listen, think about the games that we streamed last time we streamed the other day. Like, we definitely streamed some extreme stuff.
Yeah,
So it's not like I'm offended. I don't think anybody else should be offended. But how do I put it? I don't want to cause unnecessary, like, whatever. Yeah, it's bad. Like, accidents happen. Yeah, it's not like a big deal. Anyway, are you ready to keep going?
yes. I remember getting the strange feeling. It was weak and not all there yet,
Yeah, and I paused it because I was putting my hair up and we are loading a bowl.
but I felt on the edge of my mind all the same. The moment I tried to catch it and pay attention to it, I left the bank in the dry spring wind of the outside world. Dispelled that feeling as if it was never there to begin with.
I must have parked over there. Okay. Motherfucker. When the fan blows and it blows the flame just enough to, like, burn your thumb. Are you Margaret? Because I'll beat your ass. Hey,
Hey,
Laura.
Lord.
Margaret, I heard you like to cook onions.
Come to think of it, I hadn't seen Walter around much either. How's he doing anyway? Hurry up. It's busier than a blind dog in a meat house in here.
Move those hips, girl. I'm sorry, sometimes I just get used to playing these kind of games alone, and so I'm used to just pressing X while I'm reading it, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm streaming. Oh, the girls and I are gonna see a show on Saturday. You should come join us. And I wanted to talk. Look, also, I would be like, you fucking lying whore, you're fucking my husband. I ain't going nowhere with you. And if you fuck him again, I'm gonna gut you. Only because I'm murdering my husband, I'm poisoning some guy that I don't like, you know.
Yeah,
Look, I'll stop by if I'm in the neighborhood. You don't mind, right? I'm keeping your tips. Alright, I'm coming for Christ's sake. The ginger bitch. That's right, the ginger bitch. Fried onion rings, the best in town. I bet that's what it is. He's eating those damn fried onion rings. I lied, of course.
and the grease too. It all adds up.
I ain't no ornithologist. Never have been and never studied nowhere. Just a habitual lie I tell. I'm a working girl. I needed some way to survive when I moved to New York. I wanted to be a nurse, but failed the exams twice. I washed the tiles at diners, tried working as a waitress, tried working as a newspaper secretary, and believe it or not, worked at a salon. I wouldn't say I enjoyed any of it, but work is work. I read an article about a female ornithologist once. She was on an expedition of some sort. I liked it. I even bought the Birds of America. Ain't much of a bird lover though. Hard to be harbingers of disease. It was hotter than 6 shades of hell. I had the windows cranked all the way down and could feel the sun burning my skin through the windshield. A swarm of thoughts swirled in my head, so I didn't notice that I was running out of gas. This old bag of bolts chugged 30 gallons to the mile, but Lady Luck smiled on me for the first time that day, and a gas station appeared out of the blue. Its concrete face rose from the middle of a cornfield, all cracked and worn, like the wrinkled face of some old woman. Funny thing was, I can't say I'd ever seen that gas station before, even though this was the only road leading home.
Can I just have some gas? Afternoon, man.
Could be better. It's too hot today. Sorry I did it again.
You ain't wrong here, man. Almost 100 degrees out.
Could you fill me up for $3?
Sure thing. Anything else I can get you?
Yeah, it's coming to suck. Never mind. Sorry. My brain just went to somewhere just real dirty.
All right.
Probably not. I don't even know what I want.
If you'll allow me, ma'am, I may have just the cure for what ails you.
You do.
Um, New and improved rat poison even contains its own secret formula. This sucker will get rid of rats, mice, whatever's plaguing you.
Not quite what I had in mind. But
This took a
sure.
weird turn. Smells like almonds, too. I highly doubt that. Guaranteed to work. All for only $1.99.
I don't think that.
Bah, you know what? You look like a diligent housewife, ma'am. Why don't you take a sample? On the house, just for you.
Oh, well.
I assure you, ma'am, you will not be disappointed.
Why is he wearing these weird green glasses and this 19? Like, there's no way. No way dude is wearing those.
Uh, no dude in the 90s owns a gas station and looks like that.
What does that say?
Uh, I'm not sure.
Oh no, I failed. See, what am I doing wrong? Some of it's
Huh.
cracking and some of it's kicking me out. What is it saying that I'm failing at? You're closer to the TV. What does
I
that
can't.
say?
It's scrambling. It's hard to tell.
Okay, so the third time, for some reason, the third time is what's kicking me out. So one, two, what? I don't understand this puzzle. This might even be something we have to Google because this one doesn't make any sense. I can't read that or understand it. No! Damn it, bro. Maybe it's every third one. One, two, one, two. Nope, that one kicked me out. That would have been two. Can you Google it? Because this is one that I can't read the screen. So,
I think I might have figured it out.
what is it?
So when it comes up here, pick
Oh,
the.
wait. It says money, hope. Oh, okay. There's a reflection in the mirror of words.
Oh, okay.
When we want, okay, okay. So, what are the first two reflections? That's what we want to. What does that say? Safe,
I think so.
money,
Money.
hope. What does that say?
Okay.
Fate.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's white. If it's white.
You did it.
I'm like, Google it, but I can't stop because I have to figure it out. Oh, man.
Nice job.
Okay. Hi, Walt. It's hotter than devil's armpit outside. No kidding. Thought I was going to melt. Ain't it a little early to be breaking out the wine? What are you smiling for?
It's all done.
What is? You mean you finished your book?
Yep.
But that's wonderful. Why didn't you?
The publishers already gave me the green light. I sent them the initial chapters. I don't want to jinx anything before it's set in stone. But they're saying the folks from Metro Silver Mire are interested. Might even turn it into a motion picture, they said. Just imagine. Starring Clark Gable.
I thought he quit acting.
Then Harry Cooper. Who cares? That's not the gosh darn point. Hollywood, Laura.
You're right. I'm sorry. Oh, Walter. I'm so happy. Good for you.
Good for us, sweetheart.
Can the wine wait a little? I'll get to fixing us a real nice supper.
How's about you cook us up that steak you know I love?
I honestly didn't expect it. For a moment, it felt as though everything could change. It was a flash of hope. Walter publishes his novel, and we return to New York, to our apartment on 12th Avenue, just as if we never left, and life goes back to normal again. But still, he'd made promises before. He'd already found another woman before I could start unpacking my damn suitcase. He'd gambled us into the ground when we were already dirt poor. Why should I think any of that'll stop in New York? No, something deep inside me, something strange, had been triggered, and I couldn't stop it. Do we add the poison?
Hey, how's it going?
Ready. Coming right up.
This steak is delish.
Thank you.
Last time I ate this good food was back in the Big Apple. You barely touched your...
I ain't hungry. Well, okay, let's see. I ran into Margaret today.
Did, did you? So how was she?
Fatter than I last saw her, if you ask me.
You think so? Not like I'm one to talk. I've certainly let myself go. But to think about it, what it's like to be in her shoes, well, poor girl's been all alone ever since Clarence bought the farm. It's gonna be hard for her, and you, as a woman, ought to empathize with her a little more.
I know I'm
What?
trying to decide. Why are you doing that?
I'm just
Like, I'm
making
trying to decide.
suggestions.
And you're trying to soothe so you were trying to soothe the grieving widow?
What? What's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what that is supposed to mean.
I already told you. It's over.
You must think I'm dumber than a box of rocks.
What are you trying to achieve here, huh? Why can't we just celebrate? Enjoy a nice supper. Like ordinary civilized folks.
I'm fed up with your tricks, Walter. Fed up with you treating me like shit. Fed up with the lingering of this forsaken dump. With all the racists and whores.
Nobody forced you to move out here, Loretta.
Listen, I know you blame me for what happened to John,
Huh?
their dead son.
Nice fucking supper. You just couldn't help yourself, could you? Why'd you need to bring this shit up again? Why now? What is with you today?
No, you're right. Let's just keep it bottled up inside. I'll hush. I'll be a good housewife. And you can keep fucking around with that ginger slut. Then everyone will be happy.
Enough! I'm not listening to this shit anymore.
Anybody that listens to this is going to be like, these two people are the worst actors in the world. High fiving each
Yeah.
other for it too. Okay, it's time for the dog's medicine. Finish this line.
And if you must know, I do. I do blame you.
Oh, finally. The brave man comes out and says it.
I've read the police report.
You're such a hypocrite. I had no idea you could be so full of crap.
I've read the car.
Walt,
Um, you er D
red
D
rum. Red rum. Get
uh
the dog her medicine real quick.
er or
What does that say? R2?
murderer.
R2.
Oh, my bad.
Come on, you know pulling a body's harder than that.
Ooh, yeah.
Especially in the rain. Dead weight in the rain. Walt looks like he's trying to say something, but only the sound of gurgling can be heard as he slowly chokes to death. I'm sorry. This is your fault. Burn in hell, Walter. I must admit, I don't like it when people say honestly or to tell you the truth. It always gives the impression that they've been shamelessly lying to you to that point. But there's something transcendental about murder, something beyond our understanding, despite how regular and natural it seems. Otherwise, why else would anyone do it? Oh, don't accuse a woman of being a liar when she doesn't know how to be honest with herself. Stillborn, like my first child, like a poet who speaks no languages, like a deaf, blind, and mute person in a world of sound, color, and signs. I won't reach the truth with words. They can't give up its shape. There is one truth I know. Walter is dead. Dead. Dead.
Ah,
Sorry. You don't like people, do you? No. I didn't say that. But truth be told, I don't expect any good to come from them. What do you see? Moth, mold, mask, mirror.
I see a mask.
I definitely don't see a moth. What does it mean by mold? I don't see any of that. I see like a lizard angel. So I'll go with mask with what you say. Do you think people want to hurt you? I think we're wasting our time here. Why is that? Look, I know how this works. First, we look at some pictures together and have a nice little chat. Then tomorrow, you dig in my brain with a metal rod. You're exaggerating. Lobotomies have alleviated suffering for a great many people. That should say, I think, lobotomies, but I'm not sure.
We'll go with it.
In your case, however, I doubt it'll be required. I mean, it should say lobotomies, and that's not how you spell it at all. I like to believe that. Let's continue, shall we? What do you see? A rat, a vagina, a necklace, a well. That is a fucking vagina.
Yep. As soon as the word hit, I think it just comes in
Yeah, that
everyone's
was some
brain.
ovaries. That was some ovaries, fallopian tubes, and a vagina. That was a vagina. What is it? Your associative pattern. My husband calls them tricks. But it was he who brought you here, wasn't it? So pay attention. Wheat eyes cradle crow. I see a
Crate.
crow.
I see a cradle.
I see
Like in.
crow.
Oh, okay.
Is something wrong? Yeah. These are just splotches. Ain't nothing I see in them. Whatever I do see is only in my imagination. This ain't fair. I ain't done nothing wrong.
What?
Life isn't fair. At your age, it's high time that you realize that. Oh, don't be so gloomy. How did that saying go? In Italy, under the rule of the Borgia, terror, murder, and bloodshed reigned, yet it ended up giving birth to Michelangelo da Vinci and the Renaissance. In Switzerland, brotherly love, democracy, and peace were established for 500 years. And do you know what they produced? The cuckoo clock. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's something else weird. I woke up with an awful pain spreading through my whole body. It came in waves, like one blow after another. One eye was all swollen and watery, felt like it was gonna burst. Hell, I wanted it to burst. Not that it helped none. No, the pain was focused somewhere else. When I opened my eyes, first thing I saw was a crooked, rusty nail sticking out my foot, went right through my own skin, so I tugged it free. Son of a bitch! I was ready to howl, ready to scream at the damn top of my damn lungs. Best I could muster was a whimper, though. It was like the top of the metal nail was smiling at like some Cheshire cat. Okay, one more try. Stay calm. Breath. That literally says breath. It should say breathe. There should be an E on the end of that. I've noticed a lot of typos, and that's why when I'm reading fast, it keeps fucking me up. Come on, Lo, focus. Focus. Holy fuck. Shit. Goddamn. Why couldn't you hammer it in like I asked? Hell's wrong with you, Walter? Try to make it easier for me to finish you off? Hell, why am I even asking you? Ain't like you ever knew which end of the hammer to use anyway. This is some wicked irony, all right. Oh Lord, I can see rust stuck in the wound. Damn. Alright, ain't no time to dwell on that now. Alright, one more time. Again. I've stepped on some rusty nails in the woods as a kid. Spouse has been there with me. The gaping wound stared back at me. An awful blood-red gash. Last night felt like a bad dream, about to fade into memory. But still, my ripped up, muddy dress, my aching leg, the puddle of my own vomit, they all suggested otherwise. I need to get rid of those reminders as soon as I can. I'm gonna be sick. Don't puke on your own floor, bitch.
So many games have gramophones.
You ever notice that? Like, every horror game has a gramophone. Like, what's up with that? Okay, I'm sorry your head and leg hurts. I saw some pills in the bathroom. How do we get in the bathroom? Is this not the bathroom? Top cabinet. Can you hit that? If Did she get her medicine?
Yes.
You can take expired medicine. It doesn't do anything wrong. It just okay. It just makes it can make it less effective.
Or turn you into a superhero.
Sure. Let's say that. Would she say, let's get rid of the dress? Walter gave me this dress for our anniversary, but I ain't got another choice now. Gotta get rid of it.
Looks like you've seen better days. What happened? Mind calling out Walter for me?
Go fuck yourself. You know what, Margaret? I don't want to see your stupid red face or your cheap dress run here anymore.
Huh?
What are you, deaf?
Laura, what?
Or maybe your mama dropped you when you were a baby.
How dare you? Walter? Walter, you in there?
Don't bother, whore. He won't hear you.
You bitch, the hell are you up to?
Get off my property, you goddamn hick. And stay off.
Things didn't go all that well with Margaret. I may have felt a little better in the end.
Yeah, I figured, I mean, you're fucking my husband. I can just tell her to fuck off, you know? But it was clear the dumb bitch wasn't about to drop the issue. Well, she should at least keep her distance. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. We're gonna kill her too.
Yeah,
Fuck it. We didn't kill the fucking creepy asshole earlier. You know, we already killed the husband. I'm just gonna say we killed one person. We might as well go for Margaret at this point.
she's earned it.
She needs. How are you gonna pull up at the house of the man you're fucking like that? All right, now for the manuscript. It ought to be in the study. Okay, where's the study? What in the Sam Hill? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Where's the kitchen? I need to find the manuscript first. That's the kitchen. Where? I think the study's right here.
I
I
really
really,
stepped. Oh,
I
God.
really stepped foot in Walter's study. Everything here is just as it was yesterday. An open bottle of bourbon, the old beat up typewriter, sheets of paper with the ribbon lying next to it, chapters of straw bowl. The rest of the manuscript should be in the safe. An envelope lay next to it. It's an informal letter on official looking paper certified by a secretary. Dear Mr. Harris Walter, the bull is positively sensational. Although I do believe we should give the title some consideration, I can say without a shadow of doubt this is your best work yet. I am only halfway through reading it. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I already spoke to Thompson and they want to talk. I'm very glad that you're back in business, my friend. Send me the rest of it as soon as it's ready. The contracts are drafted and there's just a couple formalities left. P.S. I was afraid it was going to disappear. So I was trying to hurry up. I already ordered the cover designs. You're going to love them. I made myself comfortable, adjusted the carriage, and began typing. I regret to inform you that my husband, Walter Harris, has gone missing. It's possible something may have happened to him, or perhaps he simply ran out his love-deprived wife. His reasoning is beyond me. I'm writing because you were interested in Walter's latest manuscript, Straw Bull. By coincidence, the manuscript currently sits in my possession. The original, there are no copies. Mr. Schaefer, I assume that you are a busy man, so I'll cut to the chase. As far as I know, your company has taken out a life insurance policy on Walter. Due to this extraordinary development, I must ask that you send the check with the amount applicable in the event of its passing, if you wish to see this manuscript in its entirety. Despite my disagreements with Walter, I am convinced that readers and fans of his talent should not be deprived of his latest masterpiece. I will send the manuscript the day the check is received, as I understand that it is rightfully belongs to you and your firm, which has done so much for our family. Yours faithfully, Loretta Lou Harris. Do we have to lick the envelope?
Ah,
I guess we do.
yep.
It didn't matter back then. It's not like they had
Nope.
the pain in my leg was getting worse. So on my way to the post office, I decided to stop at the gas station again. But something wasn't right. The gas station looked different that day. Kind of like something was missing. In the same vein, I was seeing everything in a brand new light. Kind of like looking through a cracked microscope glass or something. Although I ain't never looked through a microscope in my entire life.
What, ma'am?
Got any painkillers? Or any kind of medicine?
No, ma'am, we do not. This ain't got. This ain't no drugstore.
Then I'll just take the cheapest bottle of whiskey you got. Better make that 2 bottles, actually.
My name
My
is
name.
William. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
My name is William Henry Carter. I've been this country's sheriff for the last 3 years.
County.
Oh, whoops. Early in the morning of August 12th, 1947, I got a call from the Harris farm. Mrs. Harris claimed that her husband, Mr. Harris, has gone missing. How old was Walter, ma'am?
45.
And how long have the two of you been married?
16 years.
Has he, uh, uh, for the sake of decency, uh, pardon me, has the Walter gone missing before?
No. This'd be the first time.
Hot damn. The hangovers get worse every time. Feels like my head's about to explode. Well, you did throw back 2 bottles by yourself. What did
Oh,
you
that's talking
expect?
about Loretta.
Whoops.
Oh, maybe it's talking about him. It says Bill.
Wonder if she can smell the booze on my breath.
Oh, it is him.
What am I saying? Of course she does, jackass. I'm gonna always smell this shit. You're in deep trouble now, Bill. No kidding.
Which one do we want to ask?
Um, does Walter have does Walter have any distinguishing features? Any scars or tattoos? Some kind of detail that would make it easy to identify him?
Hmm, nothing besides his mustache. But he could just shave that off if you wanted to.
A stain, can't quite tell what it was. Got an odd smell to it, too. Better not puke in front of her. Catch you by surprise there, sunshine. This ain't a house, it's a shack. That must be why the guy took off. But look who's talking. You live in a trailer, you jackass. Used to be a pilot, a hero. We're all heroics by. I'm sorry, we're all heroics by now, Billy boy. Drowned in hooch is where they are. Oh, maybe I should ask her for a painkiller. Nah, better not. Oh God, this guy's worse.
Do we have to notice the shovel? Is that like a requirement? I guess it is.
Yeah. Yes, it's a piece of cake.
Only thing you're good for, Bill, is lugging around a hip flask.
Well, to hell with all that. Tell me, man, was Walter acting strange at all? Did he do anything unusual before he disappeared?
No, sir. Nothing that comes to mind.
Do your children live with you?
That was dumb because it gave me a choice of what to ask, but then it made me ask both anyway. Ain't got no children. No children, no husband, no job. If you're not careful, you'll be 3 for 3 yourself, you dumb drunk. Got no kids, nor any wife to speak of. What about Maggie, though? Nah, Maggie's a different type of broad. Man, Maggie's fucking everybody, ain't she?
Yeah,
Maggie's Maggie's really getting down. All right, cowboy, strain your brain. Just a couple more questions, so we can wrap up the sideshow.
pretty much any dude with a pulse.
Did yeah, sure, yeah, apparently. Did Walter have any health conditions? You trying to imply he's crazy? Well, no, sir. My husband's right in the head.
Was he in the military?
Yeah, he was, but he never did like talk. he never did like talking about it. Said he spent 2 years on a boat somewhere out in the Philippines writing propaganda. At least that's my understanding of it. You know, pamphlets about Hitler, Jorge, Jorgito? Is that how you
Hir-
say
Hirohito,
Jorgito? I can't believe I can't say that in the lake. I chose not to pry any deeper than that.
I see.
Study. So this is Walter's study. Yeah, he spends most of his day in here.
Has anything changed since he went missing?
Hard to say.
What about family?
My family?
No, ma'am. You husbands.
You would. Oh, well, he has a sister over in New York City. Can't say we've ever been all that close.
Don't you suppose you have her number?
I'm afraid I do not.
The sheriff's mouth curves into a deep frown. May I ask what happened to your leg?
Oh, I just scratched it as well.
Ouch. You might want to go see a doctor about that. Anyway, ma'am. Was it tetanus is no laughing matter. Lots of folks die from it.
I'll get right on that, Sheriff.
Did Walter take anything with him when he left? A photo or maybe a postcard?
Hmm.
Do you know if anything's missing from the safe?
Oh, no. Walter keeps his manuscripts in there.
He didn't take those with him?
I ain't sure. Don't know the combination.
Did Walter keep up any extensive correspondence with anyone? Any that you're aware of, at least? Or maybe someone you just learned of recently?
Well, Walter spoke with his publisher, of course. Probably to some other writers as well. Or his old war buddies, most likely.
Mind if I take a look at the letter? Th-
This one? What do we do?
I'd say stick the letter opener in his throat.
Did she just get killed?
Damn it.
No! I didn't want her to get killed yet. Right
Yeah,
before my brains were smeared across the wall. It's about how much I hated that gaudy, awful wallpaper. I mean, I hated it anyway. The crystal castle has shattered and the sands of time are spilling out. I'm coming, Walter. Oh, so it lets you do it over. Okay, so we just do everything except for not that.
okay.
I'm afraid these are personal. It'd be better if I read them myself. That's all we had to do.
All right, Miss Harris. I'll be frank. The chances of us finding Walter are pretty slim. It's more likely that he'll reappear by himself when he's ready. I have to admit, this sort of thing happens from time to time. Sometimes folks just get a little overwhelmed. They may run away from debts, creditors, wives, without realizing they can't ever run away from themselves.
Well, I appreciate your wisdom, Sheriff. But what happens now?
I'll get to contacting the local precincts in the meantime. Then the nearest hospitals, the morgue. It's a big country. Your husband could be anywhere. Ma'am, forgive me, I know that this is a difficult subject, but I have to ask. Did you and Walt have any fights before he went missing?
You have to say I wouldn't say so because we murdered him. If you'd be like, yeah, that'd be dumb.
You know, I think Walter and I might have gone to the same school. Only got one school around here, so it ain't all that surprising. Was there anyone else he was in contact with around here? Any friends or neighbors? Enemies even? Someone I could talk to?
No, sir. At least not that I'm aware of.
Does that thing still work, by the by?
What?
The well behind you there.
No, it's all dried up now.
Sure is dark. I wonder how deep it goes. You know, if you ain't using it, then that'd be grounds for getting fined. You better ask someone to board. Wait, what's that? Oh shit. Is that a rat? Sure is a meaty one. Look at that. He's trying to climb his way out. That fella's braver than all get out. Suckers breed faster than rabbits. So I'd recommend buying some rat poison or something. Probably got yourself a right nest down there. You got anyone around that can help you, ma'am? I can send my boys to you if you don't. They'll board it up for you in no time.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, sure.
Sheriff. I can handle it myself. Sorry, I'm trying to see what this does.
It's fine.
And then the bottom was also saying stuff. No, but it's the men who's starting them. Have you ever heard the Chinese ruler?
How are you feeling in general? We're going to confirm that now. Please concentrate. Feel like the world's changed too fast and
I
I
don't
don't feel.
feel safe. I mean, I don't know what I mean anymore. Let's continue. Don't let what I did fool you. I'm a good person. Well, an ordinary person, but people sure love labeling things. Smart folk always have the simple answers. It's so easy to trip yourself up once. Way easier than you think. Easier than a round of gin rummy or getting your hands on a pair of nylon stockings. It's very convenient too. What do you mean by that? Well, it's tempting to commit an unforgivable act, then revel in self-pity, making excuses for the rest of your life. Now, don't you start with that. Have you ever heard the saying, let sleeping dogs lie? I think that's exactly what you chose not to do. That's not the piece I thought I picked up. Oh gosh. Why did that seem to... What? I swear these pieces are changing. Or I'm picking up more than one at a time and I don't know it. Yeah, see, there's like two, but I'm trying to pick up this one. Wait, where'd that piece go? There it is. Does that not go right there? It can't go right there. Those lines don't add up. Those two. I don't understand why it keeps doing that. Where's that other piece?
That's a great question.
It's here. Is it right here?
Uh,
There it is. Connect us. You think you can blackmail us, toots? Well, sure, if that's what you want to call it. But since I'm the one who owns the manuscript, I think it'd be more appropriate to call it reimbursement. Or maybe compensation for the presumed widow of a talented writer. You could even print that on the dust jacket.
Where's Harris? Listen here, lady. Nobody messes with Jerry Schaefer.
I hung up. Well, but he'll call again. Make no mistake. People like Schaefer never miss an opportunity for profit, even if it means exchanging sweet pleasantries for threats. But that still leaves me with a problem. The safe combination. I searched the whole damn house for a clue, a note, anything. But it looks like old Walter, old fuddy-duddy Walter, who by supper would always have forgotten what he ate for breakfast, or sometimes mixed up what he left for right. That same lying bastard only ever kept the combination, that good-for-nothing brain of his. I tried his birthday, our wedding anniversary, his mother's birthday, and even the date of his first publication. Nothing worked. You must have written that combination down somewhere, Walter. You're a writer. You wrote everything down.
Hey, Dad, how are you doing? How's Laura? I hope y'all are doing okay. I'm doing just fine. Sorry it took me so long to write you back. Things have been pretty crazy
We
recently.
already read that.
Oh, okay, that's
Heavens to what's that smell? I gotta open a window to something. A cage. It's empty. Apparently, Walter's parents kept a bird. Oh, I thought there. She said a window. Empty. It says look closer, but does it do anything?
That's weird.
I think the game just glitched.
What?
Well, it won't let me do anything at all. It just says look closer. And no matter what I push, it doesn't do anything. The
Oh,
joysticks don't turn anything. The game had to have glitched. No, I'm not sure when to exit.
what's going on? Yep, looks like it's glitched out.
Oh, please tell me this game has an autosave feature. That would be like the worst thing in the world. Okay, well, we just have to go back to this. Let's just. I'm just doing this because we already went through this. Okay. We have to find the combination. Okay. And then we found the racing derby, she said, made a comment about that. In this store, we found the cigar club address. And then over here is where we found the key. The cage is empty. The wardrobe is empty. That's it. Look. And you can see that it's like letting me select. Well, whatever it was, I figured it out. So there is a hidden key. I don't know what we picked because. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how do I. Oh, it's like showing me what to press, but it's so tiny that I can't um see. If this key really belongs to the bus depot, then it must open one of the lockers here. Some drunk's falling asleep right next to the locker I need to get into. He reeks of booze. Maybe a fresh bottle will get him to move. How do I get him a fresh bottle? I don't understand how you get him a fresh bottle. Do I have a fresh bottle? I didn't even know that I had a fucking inventory. That's crazy. Nothing ever said press anything to open an inventory. So, how do I get this guy to move? I'm assuming. Oh no. What, can't you read? Look at the sign, lady. This is a bar. We don't sell cigars here, only drinks, so I suggest you either order one or take a hike. Okay, well, we got a whiskey bottle for the guy. So that's great. At least I ain't playing poker. Why would I go in the men's room? This place
Yeah.
is weird. Thanks, but I'm in a hurry. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so now we have to find a phone. It's out back. Bzz, bzz. It's you. I know who you are. You shouldn't have dialed this number. Who are you? Do I know you? We'll be seeing each other soon. That's weird. Okay.
What the hell was that?
Yeah. This weird shit. I can't see what that symbol is to go to the bus depot. Or to get back to the bus depot. I think it's square to go give that guy that bottle of liquor. Yeah. So we're gonna give him the bottle of liquor to try to get him to move. Okay, we got him to move. There's a parcel. We should wait till I get home to open it. Then he said unto me, Prophecy unto the wind, prophecy, son of man, and say to the wind, Thus saith to the Lord God, Come from the four winds, zero breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. Whatever that means. Okay. On my way home, I got to thinking, maybe I just made a mistake. The man on the other end of that wire could have been anyone. An old friend, comrade in arms, some other failed writer. It was amazing how, after Walter's death, I was starting to learn so much about him, way more than I knew of him when he was still alive. Things that were obviously private, things he didn't want to share with his own wife. Then suddenly, the engine overheated. Goddamn bucket of bolts. Lord, what'd I do to deserve this? Who am I kidding? You know perfectly well, Loretta. Killed your husband, bitch. So I walked. Good thing the house was only half a mile away. I noticed the luxurious white car right away, parked by my front porch. Never seen a car quite like it. Some old man with a cane was standing next to it, and something deep in my gut told me nothing good was going to come from this meeting. Can I help you? Go call your husband, sweetheart. I'd like to speak to the property owner. I'm the property owner. Oh, well, that explains it. What do you need in all this land for anyway? Who are you exactly? Name's Peter Solomon Morgan Jr. But you call me Mr. Morgan. I own the land down southeast of here, which means I have the misfortune of being your neighbor. What's that supposed to mean? Come take a look. See this? The whole lot's rotten. Ain't even worth feeding to the livestock. Thank you kindly for showing me just some dirt, but I fail to see how that has anything to do with me. Fail to see, do ya? Morgan's old face turns purple with anger. 50 acres of fertile land, reduced to nothing but horse shit. My sincere congratulations. So what? And that has to do with me? I hired a specialist. Through his investigations, he concluded that drainage installed on your property is wrecking my crops. I was looking to have a conversation with the real property owner, resolve this issue peaceful like, but I guess that just ain't on the cards. I don't give a damn about your land, old timer. Listen hard, you goddamn Okie. Let go of me, you asshole. If Phillips or someone else is paying you to pull this shit, or this is your own harebrained attempt at sabotage, Lord help me, I'll drag your ass through the muck myself if I have to, you hear me? Fuck off, pig. What's going on here?
That sounds fucking crazy.
Howdy, Bill. You doing alright there, Mrs. Harris? Yeah, Mr. Morgan was just leaving. Mr. Morgan huffs and haws. Yeah, I'm going, but this ain't over. I'll be seeing you in court, Mrs. Harris. Whatever, you old fart. Your hand okay? I saw your car out there on the road. Figured I'd come see if everything's okay. Now I gotta do all the reading because you're in there making coffee. What was old Bill wanting? Wish I knew, Sheriff. Wish I knew. Morgan's grip was surprisingly strong for an old man and left a bruise. The sheriff made himself scarce before long. He came asking the same questions, but he had 'em written down in a notebook this time and didn't reek of booze. Still, I don't think he suspects me. He seems more focused on Walter's past. He's an ornery one. That old donkey, I'll say. Ought to learn to keep his hands to himself. Got any news, Walter? Sheriff? Actually, yes. I was talking in New York and found out something rather strange. Tell me, you ever heard of Irving Wallace? Nope, doesn't ring any bells. Well, it sounds like Walter and Irving did time together. Walter did time? No way. That's what I thought. But when? Why? In the early 20s, but I don't know why. There ain't much left from the pre-war archives. Walter obviously used this to his benefit and kept his little vacation a secret. This is more than just a secret. Don't get me wrong, ma'am. Everyone makes mistakes. Far as I can tell, Walter was a dignified man. Wish I could say the same about that Wallace character, though. Who is he? He made a killing during the Prohibition, but his fortune wasn't big enough to attract unnecessary attention. Then he got his business legalized and went into publishing. Even bought a stake in a local newspaper. Either way, he's bad news, but no charges have been brought against him yet. Strange thing is, well, my guess is Walter and Irving have stayed in touch to this day. I don't mean to scare you, ma'am, but Wallace might be connected to your husband's disappearance. What's in the box, by the way? Thought it might be from Walter. Anyway, ma'am, I'll keep you informed. Let me know if anything happens in the meantime. Like what, Sheriff? People like Wallace are extremely dangerous, so I'd like to ask you to stay vigilant until we figure this out. Do take care now. What have you been up to, Waltz? Oh my gosh, that is bright.
Holy shit.
I know. I must admit, Morgan's visit came as a surprise. I had no idea what the old man wanted with me. Walter was the one who handled the land, not me. You know, I love when the dog lays in my lap and sleeps like this. And then at some point, I'm like, damn, girl, I gotta pee. Any knowledge I might have had was extremely vague. I could probably figure it out if I really put my mind to it. But on the other hand, who the hell cares? I'll be long gone the minute I get that check. I'll never have to see this house, this land, or Morgan ever again. I wasn't sure what to do next. What does that say? Ask about the property
Property boundaries.
where the border between my land and Mr. Morgan's lies. Are you gonna read that?
Oh, sorry.
Did you did
All right.
you did you happen to grab any a pack of?
I
You
didn't
didn't,
find them.
cause I can't get up. I'm stuck.
Alrighty, if you'll kindly take a look right here. This is your property.
Just grab it real quick if you would, please. Thank you kindly. Much appreciated, sir. That's a property that, as I understand it, belongs to the bank. It's all ours. Aren't there some back there? If the paperwork's anything to go by, then yes. Now, here's where your property ends and Mr. Morgan's begins, as well as here, 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 and here. Just bring the whole thing, babe. I get the idea. So Mr. Morgan's rolling in the money. You could say that. Don't tell me y'all are odds about something. Well, oh, Miss Harris. Okay, I'll let you read his part. You're muted.
You'd be better off giving him what he wants. You know, bargain a little for decency's sake, but come to an agreement nonetheless. Believe me, it's pointless going to court with people like him.
I appreciate the advice.
My pleasure.
Oh, can I ask one last thing? Is it possible there may be drainage under my property that leads to Mr. Morton's? Which, in some way unknown to me, might be affecting his crops?
That's hard to tell, Miss Harris. It'll depend on the history of the site. What was standing there before, groundwater lines, previous owners, and such. I can try and look it up for you if you like. The records must be in the archive somewhere.
So long as they ain't any trouble.
Not at all, ma'am. It's my job. Just leave me a telephone number, and I'll get in touch as soon as I find anything.
Do your damn job. I didn't think it really mattered at first, but at night, for some reason, it started to feel like something around me had changed. It was small, almost invisible. I began to wander through that rundown old house, finding my way into corners I didn't even know existed. And then Kelly arrived. I forgot to mention Walter had a daughter from a previous marriage, Kelly. And as she promised in a letter, she was coming to visit. Now, I'd only met Kelly a couple of times. First time was when she was still a little girl. She was living with her mama somewhere in New Jersey. But then her mom succumbed to skeletal tuberculosis and passed away. Got no idea where Kelly found that joker, Mickey. It was easy to tell from just a glance that he wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. Now, Kelly was a fine enough girl, pretty as a peach. She had thick brown hair, big old doe eyes, a healthy tan, big hips, and a nice behind. Imagine the vulgarity of Mae West in a play by Karl Heinrich Ulrich. Ulrichs? Ulrich? It's gotta be Ulrichs. Mickey's actually short for Michelangelo. He's some Italian kid from Jersey. At just 23 or maybe 24 years old, he's big enough to fill a doorway. And I mean, he was huge. Black hair, all shiny with either grease or brilliantine. Muscles bulging under his copper skin. I had no idea what he did for a living. I think maybe he served in the Navy before he getting kicked out. Either way, he didn't like things were going. He didn't. It didn't seem like things were going well for either of them. Like any young girl whose daddy walks out on the family, I think it's safe to assume Kelly despised her father. So why would a girl abandoned by her daddy drag her boyfriend across the country to see him? Folks on the outside looking in just wouldn't understand, but I did. Oh, I knew right from the start. Where's Daddy? Sure, they were too tired from the road. I was able to stall them with a dumb lie. At that point, all they wanted was to bathe and get some sleep. So I used the time to get my story straight. Your father abandoned me too, hun. Gathered his belongings and took off like the wind. The plan was to appeal to the sympathy of a fellow woman by drawing comparisons to Kelly's mother and squeezing any drop of sentimental, sentimentally out of her that I could. But I knew it was never going to work. To Kelly, I'll always be the bitch who ruined her parents' marriage. Heck, she probably blames me for her mother's passing, and I can't really fault her for that. I put them up in the guest bedroom, in the room that Douglas Harris had once used separately from his wife. His granddaughter now slept with Mickey, and now they were actually sleeping. Out in the hallway, in the stillness of the night, I could hear Kelly breathing, along with her not so muffled sighs, the creaking of old floorboards and iron bed springs that long forgotten the warmth of human bodies, bouncing to the beat of Mickey's bestial momentum. Truth be told, I felt myself blushing something awful, until finally it all quietened down and I tried to get to sleep. Okay, I need to take the 1 minute that it takes to use the restroom because I have to pee. Sorry, y'all. Be right back, chat. So this has to do with the baby. It's gotta, because the baby carriage. This game's supposed to be like just a few hours long, so I feel like it should be done soon.
Yeah,
So what's the with the mouse in the bottle? What is that? What does that to do with the dead baby?
it's a good question.
Yeah. Oh, good Lord, Walter, you look dead. Hi, honey. You don't look so good. I don't blame you, given the circumstances. Do you think I'm a monster? Listen, I need the combination for the safe, Walter. Say something. Come on. Normally I can't get you to shut up. But now you're dead. And you won't speak. Why won't you speak, Walter? I mean, I couldn't. I wanted to tell you so much, about what was tormenting me, burning me up on the inside. And now that you're finally quiet enough to listen, I don't know what to say. Kelly's here. Her boyfriend's pretty lousy, in my opinion. Just some loser. And a dumb one at that. And that's just my first impression. We know how deceiving those can be. You forgot. Hmm. Look,
Look,
there, in the basement. What do you mean? Walt, I guess we're going to the basement, huh? Looks like the roof's leaking. No big deal. Can I have the pipe, please? Do you, do we even know how to get to the basement? Could be right here. Looks like the clock stopped. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. I thought we were. A fuse. It said, wait, what? Apparently the lever moves the elevator, but it hasn't got any power. Yeah, so put the fuse in. I'm so confused. Maybe I need more than one fuse, and I only found one. You think that's what it is?
yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Where would another fuse be?
Well, I found the other one in the sink, so really it could be anywhere. She said I'm not going anywhere when I went that way. Oops. There you go.
Yeah,
Wait, which way was the basement? Was it this way?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't
I
down.
get so, like, in these 3D games, I get less lost than I do in these, like, 2D games. You know what I mean? Like,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know why. This looks like a great idea.
What could go wrong?
Did the game glitch? What's going on? Oh, we all are. What's going on in there? Private
Uh,
soiree. Invitation only.
It's quite all right, miss.
I
I think.
think. Oh god. Expecting me. Who could that be? Why don't you come in and find out? Sounds tempting. But I don't think my dress suits the occasion.
Come now, you look gorgeous if I may be so bold.
Smells like The Shining all of a sudden.
Yeah, it does. A cigarette, miss.
It's Mrs. actually. Quite a few years back. Who am I kidding? Doesn't matter now. Just so you know, I'm aware that I'm dreaming.
Whatever you say.
Got a light? Forgot how much I enjoyed that. One shouldn't deny themselves a pleasure. Don't you disagree with you there? It's pretty nice here. I'm getting a strange feeling, like I've been here before.
Of course, madam. We only serve those with memberships here. If you don't mind me asking, what will you do about the girl and the degenerate?
Beg your pardon?
What has started should be finished, Loretta. I'm afraid I'm not you, madam. Each man is the architect of his own fate. Sorry. But I am deeply convinced that you know what needs to be done.
Of course I do. Murder! Sorry. Is anyone going to pick up the phone?
Believe it is for you.
Hello? What in the... Oh, this can't be happening. I recognize this tune. I've heard it somewhere before. Obituary. Vivian O'Hara was an ornithologist who dedicated her life to the study of beautiful creatures. Returning from an expedition of an island, Miss O'Hara tragically died in a car accident at the age of 40. The science community grieves and expresses their condolences to the relatives of the deceased. Scientists recognize not only Miss O'Hara's deep contribution to the development of ornithology, but appreciate her work as an experienced and talented educator and wonderful writer. Ms. O'Hara has written over 150 articles, books, monographs, and other publications. If you know funeral services scheduled to take place. Okay.
Looks like Ghostface is out there.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Oh, something to do with the baby. Shh, honey, it's all right. Calm down. Here you go. Mommy's little baby. Oh, what is this? What's going on? Ah! Sorry. Our memory is selective. We only remember what we want to. So she remembers her baby being eaten by rats? Is that what she remembers? No, get away from my egg. That's my egg, and you can't have it. Oh no. I let it crack. I let it crack.
Huh?
I guess we're about to find out. Oh, did we grind them into meat already? Like, it didn't even give us a choice to how we're gonna torture them. The next morning, I remember grinding meat, and Walter, who'd never lift a finger or do anything to help me around the house, Mr. Lazy himself, by some divine coincidence, had sharpened the kitchen knives. Kelly yawns. Good morning, Lo. I think you mean good afternoon. Come on, Ma. Rough night? Why the long face? Oh, Mickey me had a fight is all? What smells so good? I'm making some mincemeat. Gonna fix up some dumplings. Oh, that'll hit the spot. Daddy always raves about your cooking. Mm-hmm. Can I help with anything? Nah, I'm almost done. Fair enough. I just make a mess of it anyway. Got any coffee? God, I'd die for a good old cup of joe. There's chicory root in the basement if you want. Chick a what? I think I'll pass. Thanks anyway. Suit yourself. You dumb bitch. Where's Mick? Oh, he's out in the backyard trying to fix our car. Ah, so he is. Must be sweating up a storm, the poor thing. Oh, but don't worry about him. He knows his way around a car. A regular grease monkey. That's weird. What's weird? Daddy left the car behind. How would he get out of here in the first place then? Where did he go? Did you know your father's been seeing another woman? No, I didn't. Though I can't say I'm surprised neither. Don't forget he left his first family too. And he had a child. He had me. The meat squeaks, squelches in the grinder. Well, anyway, listen, Laura, I've been meaning to ask. You used to work as a hairdresser, right? Mm-hmm. Don't suppose you can cut mine. That's what you want? Sure thing, Kelly. I'll give you a good cut. Oh, Lo. doesn't do well with enclosed spaces. Like he can't sit still or something. So he's unemployed. Oh no. Well, actually, yeah. But he wants to be a racer. A bike racer, specifically. And what do you want? Me? I just want everything to go right for a change. And these past few years have been tough, you know? Looking after my mother was hard, and now I'm gonna have a baby. Then I felt sick. Sick from the thoughts have been spinning in my head all this time. All the things I'd done. How are we gonna kill the bitch if she's having a baby?
Yeah, it doesn't seem right.
We're gonna do it anyway. It's
Yeah,
alright. Or came close. All these people listening are like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? It's a game. It's a game.
we can't pretend to have morals now.
Yeah, we've already killed a husband. We already killed a police officer. Or came close to the doing. Kelly's gonna have a baby, ignoring the fact that she and Mickey are basically children themselves. They have their whole lives ahead of them. But for me, my my die was cast the moment I stopped at that damn gas station. I'd already been considering that if I were able to sell the novel to Schaefer and leave town, then maybe Kelly and Mickey could move in here. Maybe they'd be able to find happiness here that Walter and I never could. You were right. We're almost done, and not even 15 minutes have gone by. How nice. I love it. Well, hands always remember what they've done. Were you expecting anybody? I wasn't. Maybe it's Daddy. Wait a minute. Could it be Dad? Oh, where am I supposed to go to the window? Oh, he. Oh,
You
you just.
disappointed us.
Excuse me?
You had such a promising start, only to let yourself balk in pretty cowardice right at the finish line.
I don't understand.
Oh, but you do understand. You've done so much work, told so many lies. All for what?
I ain't a murderer.
I think Walter might have a thing or two to say about that. All right, Lo, time is running out, so listen carefully. Margaret will be here soon. Get rid of her. Pull yourself together, Loretta. This is your last chance. Got it? Make sure Margaret forgets how to get here. For good. Otherwise, the consequences will be irreversible.
But I don't know the combination.
Yes, you do. Think when it all start for Walter.
And
An
then,
end,
sorry, no, that was my fault.
an end for you. Remember what happened in New York. Well, ma'am, looks like I got the wrong address. Sorry about that. I hope you have a great day.
Just a little ditz. Laura, I should have read that. I was just, sometimes I get so into it that I don't know if that makes sense, but I just
Yeah,
start like, so we already did the scissors. We do what? The broken cup now? Oh, one of the stories get turned into a screenplay starring Rita Hayworth, but that was more an exception than a rule. Walter did his best to put on a brave face, but there's no denying it bruised his ego. They didn't even put his name in the end credits. He put a down payment on a luxury rental apartment on 12th Avenue. Walter was, well, not a communist, that's for sure. But he was at least a socialist in his beliefs. Not that I could really tell the difference, mind. It was pretty fashionable among writers and artists back then. As the daughter of a hard-working miner who died in the mine just a day before it was closed, I can't say I shared in his leftist ideals. Don't mean I think that Jews, Bo- Bolsh, Bolshev, I can't say that,
Bolsheviks.
Bolsheviks, or their Stalin Feller posse any threat to the American way of life, but I still consider communism to be nothing more than a fiction fueled by the intellectuals on the east side who have hardly worked a day in their lives. Listen, I don't know anything about these political views being spouted out here, being something that I agree or don't disagree with, and I don't speak about political views on YouTube. So when they come up, they have no bearing on me or my life, and I just want to say that. We argued from time to time. Walt called me, or rather, people who shared my way of thinking, hypothetical people who probably exist somewhere, but basically myself personified for the purpose of his conversation. Philistines said the Philistines' paradise is the easily swayed construction that only needed a good rub for the blinkers to fall off. But the Philistine, is it Philistines? Is that the right way to say it, or is it Steens?
I thought it was Steins.
That's what I thought. But the Philistines' paradise ain't so bad. We lived in it while we were in New York in a way. We had a cozy rental apartment with electric toaster and electric iron and one of those automatic lemon squeezers. Sure, we paid for it in installments. So what? I can say one thing for sure. It was much better than a boring wall-fed paradise, than some crumbling old barn with no central heating. Walter May needed to hear the rustle of the wheat for his inspiration. All I ever heard was a whisper of demons. What's up? Oh, good.
I took her to bed.
Hello?
She seems
Oh,
like
she seems all right, but I'm no doctor.
she said it's weather. You
You,
want to head out?
oh, I don't even know anymore. Maybe we shouldn't leave her alone.
Oh, come on.
She nearly broke her damn neck, Mick.
But she didn't, did she? What else is there for us to do here?
She gave me a haircut, though.
She did? When'd you get that done?
You wouldn't have even noticed if I hadn't said nothing.
Well, it's beautiful. Can we hit the road now?
Fine, let's go. Oh, scattered even. I don't want to think. I want to act. But it feels like there's a glass wall in front of me, and I'm gonna break it. December, so 12/24. December 24, 1946. The day that divided my life into before and after. That's the combination. Fuck yeah. The manuscript. We murdered him over it. It's we 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 got it.
Hell yeah.
Or typescript to be more precise. Straw ball. 200 pages of yellowed paper, inches metal, keeping me away from my destiny. And finally, I held the book in my hands. It wouldn't be a work of Walt's if it didn't include some pretentious epigraph from John Milton. I don't know this poem, but it looks like I said before, I don't read much. A sharp knock on the door interrupted me from enjoying the moment. It was Margaret, right on time. Sorry I was so rude before. Oh, we're killing this bitch if we have a chance.
It's okay. I can understand, I think.
Thanks
Thank,
for the. Oh, well, that's my bad.
oh, go ahead.
No, that was my bad.
Thanks for the milk.
I hope you choke on it.
Ain't it funny how nothing's changed?
Excuse me?
This living room, I mean, the Harris house. Oh, your house, I suppose. Might be a little dustier than before, that's about it.
Double crossing bitch.
Walter and I were friends when we were kids, you know. It's been entire days here at Miss Harris's.
Before Clarence passed away?
Oh, yeah, Loretta, long before that. But Clarence ended up being the best of us. I'm so proud of him. His Purple Heart and his Bronze Star.
You use them to open your favorite ginger ale?
Were delivered with a letter from the president. Can you imagine? I think I saw a rat out on the porch.
Yeah, I ran out of poison.
Margaret takes a sip of her milk. So what's the fetching, young couple you rent into?
Oh, that's Walter's daughter Kelly and her fiance.
Get out of town. I'd love to meet her. Tell them to make sure they come pay me a visit. So Walter still hasn't shown up?
Well, you don't see him here, do you?
The sheriff came and spoke to me, Loretta. Bill's a good man. But I ain't told him about our situation. Not yet, anyway.
What do you want, Margaret?
It's weird. This ain't like him. What about his novel?
The manuscript's upstairs in a safe.
He left it here? He told me they were sending him a check.
What are you getting at? Is that why you decided to ruin my marriage?
You ruined it yourself, Loretta. Walter's miserable around you. Don't you get it? You're the miserable one.
Why don't you just go back to the coal you crawled out of?
Now you're telling me he just up and left? Left me, left his novel, left his own daughter?
He left her a long time ago, Margaret. You think you're the first? You ever asked what happened with Kelly's mother? Left to rot with tuberculosis. And Walter kindly paid for the funeral.
Linda drank one too many of those radium drinks, and you know that.
You know why we moved then.
Because he wanted to finish his book?
Quit being such a fool. Walter's always been a coward. One small problem's enough to make him turn tall and run.
I don't trust you, Loretta.
Then get then get this through that ginger scalp of yours. Let's say you're right. Let's say his filthy lion ass is currently rotting in the well out in the yard. Rats slowly picking his bones clean and all that. A fate he totally deserved, by the way. Even if that were all true, it'd be your word against mine.
This place is freezing. Is it the room spinning or is it just me? Should have called it quits at that last vodka martini. Yeah, okay. The last 3 vodka martinis. The light's on and the. Is Loretta still up? I urgently need to take a leak.
That was a long 3 sentences.
Yeah. Hey, you in there? Let me in, would you? I really gotta go. Laura? Oh, for Christ's sakes. Our bedroom. Ought to put a basin by the bed or something. Looks like Loretta.
Hello? Yeah, I told you I would. I'm not whispering. Because it's 2 in the morning. Because of my wife. What the fuck, Frank? Why are you calling me at my house? How'd you even get the call through at all? No, I'm not drunk. Yes, I hear you. I got it. Tell Wallace I have something even better. He's gonna love it. I just need a couple more weeks. I know, Frank, but 2 weeks aren't gonna hurt anybody. That's none of your business. How would they know? No, I haven't spoken to anyone. Are you trying to scare me? Don't try me, you fat fuck. I know what I'm doing. I gotta go. Don't call me here again. Hey, I'm a fat fuck too, so, think you're so clever, huh? Well, I got other plans, Frank. Where I put those fucking matches? I need the number. Think, Walter. Bedroom. I think they'd be in the writing desk. I'm gonna bend you over, a bunch of greedy assholes. Okay, I need to charge my controller. When is the fucking last time the dog went outside and peed? It was right here
Like
in the desk.
an hour and change ago.
Oh, okay. Am I supposed to just leave it? Oh, okay. Okay, so in her reality, she found the matches in a drawer right here. So there's no purpose of coming in here. Oh my gosh, maybe there is. Because it's automatically bringing me in here. but nothing's happening. There's like no symbols popping up.
Sounds like something's happening.
No. No, but I found a key. So I'm assuming the key goes to the desk. See?
Yeah.
A literature honest good. Do you want to read his? Because I thought
Yeah.
you were reading him and then you stopped, so I started.
Suck it, Robert Penn Warren. But there will be no turning back. These people are dangerous. Screw it. Dangerous or not, they're going to make me rich.
So what do we do now?
Dumb broad woke the baby up. Oh, you fat son of a... I told you not to call here, you Oh, honey. Sorry, I thought it was someone else. Yeah, everything's fine. I just got home just fine. Are you okay? Can't sleep? Oh yeah, I miss you too, baby doll. What? She's not asleep? No. No, I haven't told her. I don't know. When the time is right. When when the time is right, okay? Go to bed, baby. Good night. I love you too. Bye. Loretta, are you out of your mind? Laura? You fall asleep there? Open the door. Do you hear me? Open the door right now. God, Loretta. What have you done?
Do be careful with the china.
You're sick, Loretta.
Maybe so, but I'll be sick and 30 grand richer. And then I'll be long gone. Oh, you hear that? That'll be an important call. From the publishing house, most likely. I'll be back in a moment. Should I kill the ginger bitch now? Or maybe I should just let her go? What could she really do? Run crying to Bill? She's probably rolling around with him too. Who'd believe her? I won't be much more than a memory by the time anyone figures it out. Cuba, Tahiti, Hawaii. The world's gonna open up for you like you won't believe, Loretta. All you gotta do is make a choice. Aloha. I mean, hello? Miss Harris. We accept the offer. One of our guys is already on the way to you. Mr. Fitzgerald. He'll be in touch when he's in town. Marvelous. Oh, and Mrs. Harris. Please accept our deepest condolences on behalf of the Atlantic Press team. We are extremely concerned and hope Mr. Harris will return soon. When I finally hung up, Margaret was nowhere to be found. Must have gotten scared. Wish I hadn't wasted my chicory root entertaining her. Either way, I had the manuscript. All I had to do was wait for Mr. Fitzgerald. But of course, something just had to go wrong. Something I wouldn't have expected. Yeah, I was thinking we should have killed her.
Yeah.
Because
That's
that demon thing was like telling us we had to. Oh, what's this one?
Um,
Oh man, what? Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, so they go over here maybe? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Stay over here, damn it. These little mini side games are so weird.
oh yeah.
Oof. Keep the flies off the blood now. Oh, you fuck me running. Do I have to start from the very beginning? Yes. Okay.
You got this.
Oh no. You know, whenever you say that, I lose immediately.
You know what? I think I'll stop saying that then.
I just noticed a pattern of.
Feels weird to cheer the opposite way.
Well, no, I mean, it's great that you cheer me on. I have more than 5 this time. Did you say something?
No. We're nearly there.
I think I saw a dead bird on the road.
Turn on the radio or something. It ain't picking up any stations around here. Be patient, we're almost there.
Is that your hip flask rattling around over there?
Walter ignores and keeps driving.
You know we're on the highway, right, Walter?
Yep, and not another car in sight. Relax, okay?
Maybe I should drive for a while?
No need. Like I said, we're almost there.
Good, because I'm starting to get car sick from all the wheat fields.
You and me both.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing really.
Come on, you can tell me.
I'm thinking up about my next novel.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. I'm just staring at the wheat. Let me take a sip of that, Walter.
Here,
So this novel, what's it going to be about?
a thriller about a kidnapping.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's still too early to say much, but I can share the title at least.
Shoot,
Straw Bull.
I like it. Here's to the Pulitzer.
Don't overdo it, Lo. We have a lot of housework waiting for us.
Did I make it? Really? Again? I'm gonna sue that damn plumber. That noise is coming from the hole this time, but it's boarded up. I can't pull him off with my bare hands. I think I saw an axe in the barn. Is the barn this way? Goddamn music. Why do they always gotta play the same melody over and over? Yeah, the barn's this way, luckily. Because I didn't know for sure. That'll do. Hope I don't get a splinter. You know, I hate that it's talked about how we could kill so many people, but it hasn't allowed us to kill those people.
Why even offer?
Oh no, who's this fucker? Oh Lord, you scared me. What'd you want? Hey, talking to you. What are you staring at?
You all shouldn't yell at old Jim Bob, ma'am. He's a mute.
So what do you want?
There's a little problem. Would you go take a look?
God, what is smell? Why is it here?
Cattle's dying.
Yeah, I can see that.
Maggot's already getting to work. It's Phillips. Storm must have scared them too much, scared him to death. This one probably bolted in the night and wandered off to your land.
What's wrong with it? Is it thick?
None too sure, I reckon. Harvest rotten, cattle dying. Witchcraft is what it is.
That's crazy talk. Witchcraft.
Well, it ain't right, Saul. Maybe it's the water. Don't you go drinking from the well, ma'am.
I ain't. We got piping. That's what's gonna happen to the heifer.
Smith's getting the rifle. That's what. Gonna holler.
I'm sorry to the truck tomorrow. That's what it said. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
All right.
Guess I'll head home then. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to like do something over here because yeah, all by my lonesome. A pair of hillbillies poking their noses around. Best put an end to that sooner than later. What's inside? I can't see a thing. You would hit this. The sound of brakes. Sounds like a car's pulled up in the driveway. Who's this fucker? Wipes his neck with a handkerchief. Hit the pipe, come on. It's your turn to talk.
You've got a very lowly house, man.
Don't bother. I can't stand this place either.
Is this Mr. Harris' house?
His parents.
Ma'am? How long has Mr. Harris been gone for?
Why don't you start off by telling me who it is that hired you?
Oh, of course. I work for a firm called Wallace and Partners. I represent the interests of Mr. Wallace. Your husband owes Mr. Wallace a substantial sum of money, ma'am. And did Mr. Harris mention anything about that to you?
No, but I heard about Mr. Wallace. And I know he used to be a criminal.
You may be right, but who can truly call themselves a saint in today's world? Mr. Wallace has paid back his debt to society and is now worthy enough to live in it. You know, he recently donated 30,000 for disabled war vets.
If Wallace gives away his money so easily, then what does he want with my husband? We don't have any money. You're wasting your time.
You have to understand, ma'am. We wish Walter no harm. We're old friends of his, and we want to help. Think about it. Would I really drive all the way across the country just to collect on some old debt? Mr. Wallace knows about Walter's money situation. You see, he was supposed to pass on a particular item to us, an item that belongs to us.
What are you talking about?
Did Walter ever happen to show you a box?
A box?
Yes, a wooden with a lock on it.
I don't know what you mean, mister. Why would he ever show me a box? Beads of sweat fall from Chambers' face onto his wrinkled shirt. Can I get you something to drink?
Honestly, I was hoping you'd ask.
The kitchen's just down the hall. This seems eerily similar to a previous conversation, does it not?
Yeah, the first one.
And why did we walk out this way? Like, I walked out this way on accident,
Uh-huh.
but it won't let me walk back into the house with him. It said follow me into the kitchen.
Let me ask you, why'd you move out here in the first place?
Walter wanted to write his book.
And did he?
Yeah, he's still working with a publishing house.
With Mr. Schaefer, yes, I know. Mighty interesting, isn't it? First you move from New York, then Walter up and disappears.
Maybe he was afraid you were coming.
Maybe he was.
I meant to walk to the kitchen, which was the other way, but that's why I said in these 2D houses I get turned around and I went the wrong way. Anyway, whatever.
Tell me, Mrs. Harris, where do you think your husband might be? Got any ideas?
Maybe he went back to New York. He's got his sister there. Hmm. What was her name?
Cynthia? No, I already spoke to her.
Then maybe you passed him while you were on your way here. Walter could be halfway to New York by now.
Well, that certainly is possible.
Sorry you had to come all this way for nothing, but I really don't think I could help.
It's what I'm paid to do. Thanks again for the water. Sorry I bothered you.
That's funny because they're old friends, and he's just there as an old friend, but now this is what he's paid to do, so which is it?
Yeah,
Anyway,
now keep this in mind. We're not only look sorry, we're not the only ones looking for Walter. There are people out there who only want to cause him and his family harm. I'm staying at the Twin Oaks Motel. If Walter happens to show up, you be sure to call me. Here's my card. Your husband is in serious danger, but you and I can help him together.
oh man, another game I don't understand how to play. What's this uterus doing? How did this uterus turn into a moose head? What's happening?
It's a
Okay.
cycle of confusion.
Yeah, I don't understand this. Okay.
Mrs. Harris? Good morning. How are you doing? Patrick Fitzgerald at your service. I represent the legal interests of the Atlantic Press. We spoke on the phone. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Can I get you anything?
No, thank you.
Ah, yes. I don't trust that vending machine food either. Well, Mrs. Harris, I have to admit that letter that letter of yours was unexpected. I hope you understand the scale of the trust my firm has in your husband. I was sent out here from Mississippi, you know. We expect Mr. Harris to reappear soon, of course. and then we'll learn the secret of his mystical disappearance. But before that, I have a couple of questions. Remind me, what novel are we talking about here?
You
You,
don't know?
I do, but I like to be sure.
The Struggle?
Have you read it, by the way? And how'd you
Yes.
find it?
It's his best work, a real page turner.
Fitzgerald claps his hands. Fantastic.
Loretta notices his soft hands. She realizes this is the first time she's seen a man with a manicure.
In that case, I suggest we call it quits on the coffee. You hand over the manuscript and I make some calls. We can get contracts written up, and you do have the manuscripts with you, right?
That ain't gonna work, mister. No contracts, not this time. I thought I made my point very clear in the letter.
Your point?
That's right. 30,000. A check is fine if you can't do cash.
A check. Huh.
Listen, Fitzpatrick.
Fitzgerald.
If you want the novel, then you have to pay me. For a moment, a look of incandescent rage flashes across Fitzgerald's clean-shaven reptilian face. After a pause, his smile returns with a sparkle.
Well, alright. We'll play your game. No contracts. I can even write a check for you right now. But I gotta see the manuscript first.
The manuscript's at home, locked up in a safe.
Fitzgerald takes a slurp of his coffee.
Did you come here by car?
Geez, this coffee is lousy. Yeah, I drove here.
The journey home usually took 25 to 30 minutes. But with Fitzgerald's high-speed motor, we got there in 15. He really put the pedal to the metal and seemed quite comfortable doing it, like he was used to it. You couldn't make that man hush for love or money. His lips were flapping the whole time, talking about weather, sports, his work over Mississippi, Louisiana, singing the praises of New Orleans cuisine. So
So,
30 grand. Oh, my bad. I was just reading. Go ahead.
that's quite the pretty sum.
I'd say it's fair. Looking at you, I get the impression your company ain't short on money.
Hey, so long as folk want to keep reading about people sleeping with and murdering each other, then your husband, myself, and even you will be set for life.
No, it can't be. The safe's open. I don't get it. Someone stole my manuscript.
Oh, that's well.
Chambers.
Well, Miss Harris, looks like we're done here.
No, wait. I know who stole it. I know where it is. I'll get it back.
That's certainly an interesting story, Loretta. You've given me quite the performance. It was an intimidation act at first, but now you've evolved into Broadway. I, I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Harris jumped out from behind that curtain and sang us a tune next.
No, please.
You've already wasted too much of my time. I'm heading back to Mississippi, and I'll be sure to advise Mr. Schaefer away from any further dealings with you or your husband, wherever he may be. Ugh, I, I don't know what you're planning. but my boss is deeply interested in that book for some reason. I'll be leaving tomorrow at noon. Be sure to keep that in mind, because I won't be coming back again. We clear?
Crystal, I'll bring the manuscript. I promise.
Well, all right then. Can I use your phone?
Fog and rain again. I raced down the slick road in a frenzied rage, head into the motel that Chambers had written on his business card. Fat-ass moron with rotten teeth. He must have stolen the manuscript when I was in the basement. But why? How could he have known the combination? Who is this Mr. Wallace he's been working for? And why do they need my manuscript? The rain soon gave way to hail and fell hard, so I considered stopping to change the tires. I almost missed it as I struggled to keep the car on the road. The neon sign winked in the darkness. Twin Oaks. Here it is. I find Chambers. I find the manuscript. The porter ain't here. Lucky you, Loretta. Mr. Chambers ain't on the list. He must have used another name. Damn, but which one? Walter Neff. Neff? We're gonna say room 6, then. Neff. How do I get out of this? Charles F. Banks. Frank Chambers. Bingo, it's an anagram. Looks like he's in room 12. Chambers, you in there? Open up. Loretta pulls the handle, and it's locked. Of course it is. I don't understand what it wants me to do. Locked. Looks like the key's still on the other side. Maybe I could try the newspapers. Oh my gosh. It says stuff only, and I just asked the staff for the newspaper. Yeah, see, he just said it's for stuff only. Wait, what did she say? She said,
Paradise for the riches.
no, no, for stuff only. Need to find a way to distract him. How do I distract him? Okay, so what the hell are you doing, Loretta? I'm lucky to the real Miss Woodhouse ain't here. Jesus. I ain't Amelia Earhart. About time to get used to it. Oh, go back in the room. Protestant Bible, they put one of these in every room. I really don't believe in God, or rather, I don't want to, given all that's happened. Okay, so there's an armchair event. Already got the screwdriver. Chambers, are you there? That's not the manuscript. Chambers' fat fingers look like bloody sausages, and it looks like they're holding on to something. Slashed him with a razor, better not touch it. Bad news, boss. Harris ain't here, just his wife, and it's hard to say whether she's acting a fool or she really is one. Only thing I can say for sure is he's gone AWOL. His job ain't easy. Pigs are already making a mess of things. But I've got one last lead, Margaret Hatfield, a neighbor, the widow that Walter's been sleeping with. I'll pay her a visit tomorrow. Oh yeah, I think I'm being followed. I'll call again from a payphone later. It was clear from Chambers' strange telegram that neither he nor Wallace were interested in the manuscript. They were chasing down Walter for unpaid debts, and it looks like Chambers had some of his own too. Guess he'll never repay them now. I was more than a little confused. Who stole my manuscript if it wasn't Chambers? Am I asking too many questions? I ain't getting answers. I'm a simple woman. Got simple. The storm wasn't letting up, so I headed home. Must have gotten some of Chambers' blood on me. Some corrosive thoughts were eating away at my head from the inside. Black raindrops rolled off my wet hair. A gas light flickered in the kitchen. Loretta sniffs at the air. Something smells weird. Like someone smoking cigars is coming from the kitchen. Who the hell are you? Take a seat.
Why doesn't anyone just do as they're told?
I would try to grab this sickle to kill him, so he kicked me down on the floor. Listen, if it's money you want, shut the fuck up. You will speak when spoken to. Are you cool to read it?
Yeah. Where's Harris?
Who the hell are you?
I'll ask you again. Where is Harris?
I don't know.
Where's the box?
What box?
Quit playing dumb. If I hear one more lie come out of your mouth, I'll pierce your eye with a needle. Now, where's the box? What was that? Speak up.
It's in the yard. In the red barn.
The barn? Where exactly?
It's in the big chest.
The stranger sighs. Guess that means I'm getting wet again. You'd better pray that I find it.
Listen, I don't know what. He said, quit squirming. No, 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 no. No. I can't read like what it
Oh,
wants me to push. Oh gosh. I'm not good at this kind of thing. I can try. She said nobody changed me.
Dang.
I hope we get this guy.
Me too.
I need to sneak up on him.
Nasty bitch, how'd you die?
Okay. What? It said I could move during when the lightning. No? Is that not what it said? Okay, well, hold on. I need to sneak up on him. Try to stay in the shadows when the lightning strikes. There's no way to, like, duck or anything, so how else do I stay in the shadows? How do I stay in the shadows? See? How do I stay in the shadows?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Well, there's gotta be like a button to press or something. I don't understand. Do I don't understand at all.
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
I didn't expect this to be so long. It's gotta be almost over.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Okay. I don't understand. See, there's no way he'll miss from that distance. I need to sneak up on him and try to stay on the shadows when the lightning strikes. Where was I supposed to go next? I saw, like, that doorway, like, okay. Oh my god, that's annoying. Okay. Oh my fucking god. Oh man. It says when the lightning strikes. Okay. 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 Well, I thought if there was a shadow, which would be a window, to stop there. Oh my god. Okay. I'm getting irritable because this has to be the most simple Occam's razor, right? Like,
Yeah.
I like how we like got him with the sickle and then we're like, who are you?
Do 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 do.
Did it not look like somebody was standing behind us?
Yeah. Somebody probably was.
Okay. We ain't done yet, buddy. You and I are going for a little walk. Guess we're gonna throw him in the well too. I figured it out. It said when the lightning strikes, so my dumbass is trying to go when the lightning is striking. You're supposed to stop when the lightning is striking. Wait, wait. Oh, you're awake. I thought you died already. Hold on a minute. Let me get up. Any last words? I said, wait a minute, damn it. Want a needle in your eye, do you? Not feeling so tough anymore? Beating up a woman on her own home? Listen, I got nothing on you. I just need to hear us. I told you he's dead and rotting in the well behind you. And you're gonna keep him company. Now give me your name. Let me go. I don't want to be a murderer, do you? You don't know nothing about me, mister. Start talking or I'll put a bullet in your knees. Okay, sweetheart. Flattery won't get you anywhere. Okay, okay, just relax. Look at me. I'm not going anywhere. Why did you kill Chambers? So it was you who killed Chambers.
Yeah, I killed that fat fuck, but he had it coming.
Why, he had dirt on you or something? Him, Wallace, and your husband. They were all in cahoots. Went and violated the Lindbergh law. Sorry, I'm just reading because I'm kind of high. You mean they kidnapped someone? What you're saying?
They kidnapped a child and tortured it to death.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I was not expecting that.
Yeah, that's insane. You ever see the name Nancy Olson in the news?
The oil baron's daughter? Of course I remember. It's printed everywhere. The ransom was paid, but the girl was never found. And she never will be. Oh, damn. That was it for you.
Well, she might in some field somewhere with her head cut off, that is. The family eventually learned Wallace was involved.
Holy shit.
Something to do with the union. So they hired me.
You're lying.
Hey, Wallace confessed everything to me before he croaked. Sold his little errand boys all the way down the river.
You think I'm going to believe that without any proof?
It's right under your nose. The box.
What's in it?
I don't know for sure. A gift from Daddy or something. As far as I know, it ain't worth a fig. But your dummy of a husband, well, he decided to sell it. Then shit hit the fan. And he got out of Dodge, tried to cover his tracks. That's how I found him, actually.
All right, then. Let's say you're telling the truth. You're cut from the same cloth. You and your big sack of money. How many people have you killed? Where do you draw the line of revenge? Line of revenge. Line of revenge.
Hey, I only killed Chambers. Wallace died in a hospital. Soiled his hospital gown out of pure fear. And Harris, well, you said he ain't a problem anymore. Olson lost his wife too, you know. He's got nothing left but money and revenge now. Dangerous combination.
Through the manuscript. Margaret.
What? Who? Listen. Toots.
Toots.
Let me go. You can even keep the box if you want it. Harris is dead, and so is the fat-ass Chambers. My job's already done. I didn't have any intention of killing you.
Bullshit.
Okay. But believe me when I say this. It wasn't personal. You were just in my way. Walter was a vulture. The world will breathe a little easier without him in it. What would you do if you were little Nancy's father? You're a woman, a mother. You should understand. Just let me go.
What should we choose?
I'd say
Get out of here because he was protecting a little girl.
yeah.
Come on, get out of here. Get. I said get. You won't. You have my word. Oh, I forgot to read. I'm not look.
What
Which is
what
this?
does this mean?
Little Nancy Olson. Walter and his pals wanted to shake ransom out of some rich guy, but obviously something went wrong.
Who are you people?
Put down the revolver, Margaret.
What do you care? You're used to seeing dead children, aren't you? Walter told me how you drowned his son.
My son's death was my fault. Margaret, I think about it every day. Walter brought a disease into our home. I didn't have any evidence, but I knew. A mother always knows. Jimmy got real sick. We were taking a bath when, well, the pills I was taking made me sleepy. I passed out in the fucking tub. And when I woke up, it was too late.
How do I know you're not lying?
I don't know. But what I do know is this poor little girl's father would want to know what happened to his little girl. We should tell the sheriff.
Wait. If we tell the sheriff and Walter is accused,
They'll lock me up, Margaret. I'll probably hang for this.
and what's that got to do with anything? Think about Kelly. What'll happen to her? The publisher will turn away, refuse to publish the book. No, no, no. Listen to me, Loretta. You and I will keep it all a secret.
Mm. Here and now in this goddamn graveyard. End it.
Shut up.
You don't want to have to live with it.
Shut up, for God's sake. I need to think.
I thought I was going to be able to smack her. That's why I was button mashing, because it kept saying smack her with the shovel.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with Kelly, you were right. I won't say anything to Bill. So that's it, we're done? I guess so. Margaret didn't say a word to the police. I don't know why. Maybe she felt sorry for me. Maybe she refused to believe that Walter, her lover Walter, was lying dead at the bottom of his parents' well. Maybe she knew she didn't have any evidence. It'd be her word against mine. Well, they could go down in the well and look. Not that it mattered anymore. The publishing house withdrew their check. Kelly and Mickey left and never came back. And now winter is here. Just a little further. Who was that weird demon guy that told her to, like, kill Margaret?
That's a good question.
I was burning up. I don't remember the exact moment the fever started. I lay in bed, the same bed Walter and I used to lay in together, in a house that was cold and empty. I was all alone. In some feverish delirium, I ran through all my memories from the last few months. Or was it weeks? I don't know what day it was. I barely even knew what time it was. Eventually, my leg quit hurting. but a sweet, nauseating smell replaced the ache, as if my body was rejecting my rotten, twisted soul. One more step. What? What day is it? Hello, Walter. Got a lot of snow this year, huh? You know what's weird? Winter's supposed to be cold, but I never feel cold anymore. What were you thinking? You never told me. There's no way I could ever know what drove you to crime. Although I know I'm no better, you probably had it coming. Maybe you even deserve to die, but not like this. Not at the hands of your own wife. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry it ended up this way. I was dreaming of a better life, but I never realized I was ruining ours in the process. Forgive me, Walter. Something changed my soul forever a long time ago. Seems like every one of us is destined to face our own personal hell at some point. But when I tried to follow my path, while also trying to retain the remnants of humanity I had left, I thought that maybe all I needed to do was stand still for a moment, long dead and wet with the fresh coat of snow, the paint on the old barns peeled off like dry flakes of skin, creaking in time with my disintegrating thoughts. Damn it, we're playing on your account, so, I think, so you got the trophies.
Oh,
Somehow you took over with your controller. Anyway, thanks everyone who joined. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. I'd really love it if you did. Um, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed playing that. I like doing these weird kind of fucked up games. Um, there's a few more that I found that I'm gonna try out. I try to go in blind, not knowing a lot about the games in general. So, if you want to see more content like this, I will be doing more in the future. So, peace out. Have a good one. Later.